Hello, YouTube. It's I, Duke. I'm back with you again today to talk about something that maybe more people struggle with than we realize, and that is addiction, and at a very high level, how to overcome it, or better yet, how to channel it properly. So, before I get into that, thank you to all my loyal watchers out there and new people visiting the channel for the first time. I appreciate all of you so much. And if you appreciate this content about health, life, wealth, and a bunch of other stuff delivered to you on a consistent basis by yours truly, then please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Just so, more people like you, more like-minded people can be a part of this community and the message can be spread out further. So, without further ado, let's talk about addiction. So, for myself, just to give you a little bit of background where I am with all this stuff, I'm somebody who has a very addictive personality, I would say. Very addictive personality. I've been addicted to a lot of things, drugs, pornography, dopamine, anything dopamine related, because that's really what causes addiction in our society today, right? Anything that creates a huge burst of dopamine. Caffeine, social media, right? Common afflictions, right? Common afflictions. And probably the worst one, the most notable one would be smoking cigarettes. At one point in time, I smoked a lot of cigarettes. I remember at one point I would wake up and instead of eating breakfast, I would go outside and I would smoke 3 cigarettes as my breakfast. It's the breakfast of champions. There's Wheaties and then 3 cigarettes in a row. Hopefully there aren't any kids out here watching. Cigarettes are bad. But yeah, I mean that's what I would do. And obviously I didn't feel good about that. When you engage in something like that, you know what you're doing most of the time, but it feels so good, or you feel so helpless, or destitute, or just in need of that stimulation, that there is no other alternative. So the way to get past that kind of stuff, because how do I say this? Again, everything that I say is speaking from personal experience, things that I've had success with. I'm not a doctor. I'm not some fancy, behavioral health scientist, expert, mathematician, logician, magician, statistician, okay? I'm just a guy who's had experience and feels like he has something to say that might resonate with people out there. And look, anytime that I've overcome something like that, it's it's because one addiction has translated into another, right? Oh, I'm out, I just quit smoking cigarettes. Oh, well, now I'm doing the nicotine pouches to get off of it. One addiction to another. Oh, I've been playing video games every night until 3 a.m. Well, not anymore, because instead I'm using that time to you name it, insert activity here. I'm not playing video games on the Xbox, I'm playing video games on my phone or whatever. You know what I mean? Like one addiction with another, right? And the truth is this: as humans, we have a certain amount of time that we can fill with activities, and our life experiences will be the outcome, it'll compound over time, and at a certain time, our life experience cumulatively will be the result of all of those actions that we took. So you do drugs and alcohol in large enough quantities for a long enough time, and smoking and all that stuff, it'll get to a point where you're just not healthy, right? You'll have organ failure and stuff like that. So there's a lot of activities that you can do in that time, obviously, this goes without saying, that will lead to a good life. So really, the thing, it's like the thing with like taking an addiction and eliminating it, you don't eliminate the addiction. You simply translate the addiction to something else that is a good addiction. Like, what if instead of being addicted to doing crack, you were addicted to lifting weights at the gym? Again, this is, there's a lot of moving parts of this, but just humor me on this exercise. When you substitute your bad habits for good habits, good outcomes happen. So really, lean into your addictive personality if you have one. Lean into it. It's not bad to have an addictive personality. Just use it to be addicted to an action that leads to a successful outcome in relationships, finances, your career, your spiritual health, your mental health, your well-being, your artistic output, your sense of belonging in the community, your sense of providing for the community, whatever. Excuse me. Take your addictions and substitute them for new addictions that are healthy. Right? Everybody out there has got something. They've got some sort of vice. For me lately, it's been checking social media because I'm so active on there, like promoting my channel and, keeping up with people that are important to me and posting content that I make, stuff like that, and for other reasons that I haven't announced yet, but will soon. So sometimes I get in the mode where I'm like, scrolling a little bit too much, right? And so I need to find something. I need to find something to fill that. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I am posting and creating like 10x the content that I was before because I need to get addicted to that. I need to get addicted to getting in front of this camera and just kind of like letting go a little bit and just speaking my mind more, because otherwise I'm going to be succumbing to weakness. And I don't want to do that. I want to be addicted to vitality, strength, and organization. So anyways, again, this is at a very high level, very, very high level. I'll probably make another video about the self-talk that I've used to overcome these addictions. But look, at a high level, take your bad addictions and immediately shift them into good addictions. Instead of, doing XYZ and, just sticking onto that, find a different activity that in some way you justify, like, if I do this, it's going to lead to this outcome. Because that's, when you smoke, being in that, like, everybody smokes cigarettes room, right, where all your friends do that and everything, that social circle of nicotine usage. Well, the thought is, nicotine is a stimulant. It's a brain stimulant. It's like coffee. It sharpens your focus. It's actually like, it's like a nootropic drug, okay? So that's how people justify it. So how many activities are there out there that you know could be good for you that you can get addicted to when you say, if I do this, if I go to the gym, that's going to release dopamine. And that's the same thing as doing drugs. So I'm going to make the gym my drug, and the outcome of that is I am going to be sexy. Okay? So, if you found this valuable, if you're into the idea of substituting your addictions for better addictions, then please like and subscribe. And I'll just keep it coming, because this is my new addiction, baby. This is my new addiction, getting in front of the camera and just getting loose with it. So, join me on this journey. Let's do it together. Feel free to comment below. Let's connect. I love to connect with my fans, and I love all of you for watching. Thank you so much. Until next time, I am Duke, signing off. All right, see ya.